Hi everyone, welcome. I'm Laura, co-founder of Ground Groups. I have Monica with me today.
Hi,
She's
everyone.
a beautiful Ground Groups community member. We're at Stomping Ground LA in Los Angeles where we have our in-person classes. We're going to be doing a floor adagio today, and I'm going to talk you through that. Why don't you just get settled on the floor, lay down. So let me tell you a little bit about a floor adagio that we call flagio, floor adagio, flagio. So a flagio is a very slowed down version of the same patterning that we do in class normally. Very, very slowed down. So you're going to be moving through a lot of the same movements that you might do in any of our other normal classes, but just much slower. The purpose of a flagio there are many purposes of a flagio. One is to really connect back to the details of the patterning of the body, especially hand placement and weight placement, so that we can kind of recenter and think about the details of those body placements and the weight placements, as opposed to just moving through them with momentum, where we sometimes lose the specificity of those movements. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to talk through the combination with Monica. She's going to show it. It's very short, but it will take a long time to move through. So I'm going to have you find your back.
This is an excerpt from a full class on GGTV, where our classes are designed with you in mind, focusing on proper alignment, injury prevention, and sustainable technique that honors where you are today while building towards where you want to be.
Your head is facing the back of the space. Your feet are on the floor, knees are bent. Arms are shoulder height. Okay, so you're going to drop your knees to the left. We're going to move through this as we learn it a little bit faster than we will do it later, so that we're not here all day. You're going to extend your feet to the left, pull yourself onto your back. Left arm will continue overhead and tuck the right elbow to find the belly. Let's just do that one more time. So feet are extended, drop the knees first, reach the feet to the left side of the space, grab the floor with the feet, and pull yourself onto your back. Now, that bottom elbow, that Monica's right elbow, is going underneath the waist onto your belly. You're going to extend that right arm fully, pause here, and the left hand will be by the shoulder. Monica's going to really press into the left hand as she arcs, so the left ear is facing the floor. And then take a roll onto the back, left arm overhead, to sit up in a seated fourth. Why don't you just pause in that sort of fourth position for a second? So directionally, I'm thinking that that's sort of flat forward. Let's go back. There's literally 3 moves left. So let's just get that a little bit clearer. So knees fall, grab the floor, and then your left arm makes a continuous arc overhead, and the right arm slips under. Press into the left hand as you arc. Roll onto the back, arms go overhead, and then the chest will come to the thigh as you sit up. Okay, from here, I'm now going to change my direction to be more diagonal. So reach to the right, swing the left leg around, and find your hook facing your left diagonal. I'm going to take a second slide. You can reach with the right arm. From here, bring the right foot down, and you're going to lift the hips up. And so this moment, you can stay flat. Can you go a little bit more just body parallel to the floor?
Mm-hmm.
This is the option that I personally would do. If you have the mobility and you want to do it, you're warm enough, you can find a nice big arch in your spine and let your focus drop. From here, Monica's going to do this slowly. This is the most torturous part. You're going to fold the right hip down as the elbow comes down, and then roll onto the back in an X. Let's do this one more time from the beginning at this, slightly faster pace, and then we'll talk through what a flagio pace really is. On your backs, drop your knees to the left, send the feet away, arc overhead, thread the elbow through, enjoy that arch. You're going to roll onto your back into your seated fourth, reach to the right and readjust your facing to be the diagonal. Take a second slide, plant the right foot down, continue with that circularity of the arm overhead, and then you're going to reverse that circularity as you bring the hip and the elbow down and then onto your back. Okay, let's do a demonstration of what a flagio speed really is. Be prepared to be shocked. Okay, I'm going to show you this. Okay, so we like to go around this speed. And what you're looking for is to, one, enter a bit of a meditative state, and two, be really aware of where the full body is at, what muscles are engaging, what you can relax into the floor, what you're seeing in space. And then also you want to be thoughtful and notice where you want to use momentum. So here, I might want to go like that before I speed up, but you're going to instead really recruit your hamstrings and try to make everything, I'm really sticking to the floor here, the exact same speed. It's like a monotonous as opposed to How's that for a verbal explanation? Okay, let's do it, Monica. Whew. I'm sure Orlando has put some really zen music on. We're going to enter a nice meditative state. And then, Monica, you'll begin by dropping the knees to the left. And folks at home, try to avoid looking up at the camera at the computer, unless you absolutely need to. I'll just talk you through where Monica's at, and you can use that as a general landmark to make sure that you're going at a good speed. So feet are extended now. We're just starting that pull with the left arm arcing overhead. This might be challenging depending on what floor you're on. Placing the left hand down, sneaking the right elbow under the waist. Start to unwind the feet. Press into the left hand, arcing in the spine. And as you take this roll onto your back, see if you can release. Exhale a little bit. Really reaching that left arm far away from you, tucking the right elbow in, and fold the chest all the way to the thigh. Really reaching to the right, swinging the left leg around. Notice the weight shifting from the right sits bone to the left. Reaching the left hand far. Now really not using momentum here. This one's hard. Gorgeous. Reach that right hand far and away. Move into your back bend of choice. Enjoy that moment. And we'll start to reverse it. Bringing the hip and the elbow and the shoulder down. Again, finding an X and really releasing into the floor. Good, pause. I think something that I noticed with floor adagio is that the first time I do it slowly with a lot of tension, and then I have to tell myself the second time around to relax a bit more. So we're going to do it one more time. I want you to really see if you can release a little bit more, and again, try to enter that calm headspace as opposed to a gripped headspace. And don't be too hard on yourself if you end up using a little bit of momentum. It's fine. This is a place to sort of recenter right now. Let's do it one more time together. Okay, here we go. Drop the knees, softening the neck, the shoulders, starting to let the legs fall onto the floor. Extend the feet to the side. Gripping the floor, using your obliques, using the opposition with the hands pulling away from each other here. Softening in the hip flexors as your thighs hit the floor. And letting the elbow thread under. Relaxing what you can, heavy into the floor as you reach the back. Try to be mindful about the speed of the legs. Here's that moment again of opposition. Enjoy that fold forward. Reaching far away. Check in to see if you're gripping, where you're gripping, and see if you can soften a little bit more. Activate under the left armpit. Activate the left hamstring as you pull yourself into that second slide, slowing down the legs a bit. Transfer the weight from left butt to right. Enjoying this expression of the chest and the throat and the face. And a little bit of work here as the hip lowers and the elbow lowers. And then find your X slowly. And let everything fall heavy into the floor. Release the throat, release the neck and the face. And then slowly roll onto one side, and we'll sit up to finish. Beautiful, Monica.
Thank you.
That was lovely.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed class, you can click here for more Floorwork training.
And then hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any uploads.